The story begins in a jungle, where all the animals are living happily together. Suddenly, a monkey notices something strange. He can actually talk. At first, he can't believe it, but then he gets super excited. He quickly runs to his friend, the elephant, and to his surprise, the elephant starts talking too. This means something crazy is happening. They can all talk now, but the problem is, none of them understand how. Just then, the elephant hears a strange sound. The two of them follow the noise, and it leads them to a bush. From inside, they hear someone crying. A moment later, a small blue alien comes out of the bush. His name is Philippe. Seeing him, both the monkey and the elephant get scared and step back. But then they gather some courage and go up to him. They ask him why he was crying. Philippe tells them that he came from outer space, and he needs to get back home. Then he shows them his speech board and explains that because of this device, they're able to talk. Anyone alive near it can suddenly speak. As soon as the monkey sees the speech board, he grabs it and runs off to test it on other animals. But after a while, he notices that Philippe looks really sad, so he gives the speech board back. By now, all the other animals have gathered around. Philippe tells them that he's from a planet called Skulltron, and he came to Earth to complete a mission. Hearing the word mission, the monkey gets really excited and asks him about it. But Philippe says it's better if they don't ask. Still, the monkey insists. He says maybe they can help him, but Philippe refuses. He says he's a Skulltronian, and Skulltronians never take help. He has to complete the mission alone, so they should just leave him. Of course, they don't listen. They keep following him. Finally, Philippe is forced to tell them the truth. He was sent to Earth to take over the planet and turn everyone into slaves. Hearing this, the monkey and his friends actually go along with it, thinking this might help him return to his home planet. They tell him that he has already conquered the planet, and then they all kneel in front of him. Everyone starts celebrating his victory. After that, Philippe introduces himself. Since the animals don't have names, he gives them names: Monkey, Trunk, Hump, and Rocky. Then Monkey asks an important question. If the mission is complete, how will he go back home? Philippe explains that he came in a spaceship, but it crashed. So now he can't go back unless he presses the home button on his ship. That will call his people to come pick him up. So all of them decide to go with him to the spaceship. But on the way, they get surrounded by some wild beasts who start singing and blocking their path. Philippe uses his powers to get past them, but the beasts still don't let the others go. So Philippe compliments their leader's singing, and that actually works. The beasts happily let them pass. As they move forward, they suddenly see an ostrich egg rolling toward them. It accidentally gets crushed under Trunk's feet, and a baby ostrich comes out. The baby tries to fly, but her mother gently explains that ostriches can't fly, they can only run. Then she hugs her baby lovingly. Seeing this, something strange happens. Philippe's body suddenly starts glowing. He quickly tells everyone that they need to hurry and reach the spaceship. Meanwhile, Hump gets stuck in some grass and is left behind. Since he's now far away from Philippe, he loses the ability to talk again. He looks around but can't find his friends. So he climbs up a small hill, and from there he sees a light in the distance and starts moving toward it. On the other side, Philippe asks the others why the ostrich was pressing her baby like that. The monkey explains that it wasn't hurting her, it was a hug. A hug means love. It shows you care about someone, and it also represents friendship. It makes your heart feel happy. Then Monkey asks Philippe something interesting. If you guys don't hug each other on your planet, then how do you show love? Philippe replies that things are very different on his planet. On Skulltron, people only respect those who conquer planets. The more planets you conquer, the more respect you get. And then he sadly admits, "This is the first planet I've ever conquered." Saying this makes him really emotional, and he tells them to just leave him alone. Meanwhile, on the other side, Hump finally reaches that glowing light. As soon as he gets closer, his voice comes back, and it turns out that glowing object is actually Philippe's spaceship. When he approaches it, he sees a projection of the Skulltron leader, saying that as soon as Philippe conquers the planet, they will take all the living creatures back with them. Hearing this, Hump gets scared and runs off to warn his friends. Back with the others, Philippe notices that even after telling them to leave, they're still following him. But instead of getting annoyed, he actually feels happy, because now they've truly become friends. As the sun sets, everyone gets tired and falls asleep together, even Philippe. But then Philippe suddenly remembers, if the aliens from his planet come here, they'll capture all his friends and turn them into slaves. This thought scares him, because now he actually cares about them. So quietly, he leaves. After a while, Monkey and Trunk wake up and realize that Philippe is gone, and since he's not nearby anymore, they lose their ability to talk again. They start searching for him. On the other side, Philippe reaches his spaceship and presses the home button. At the same time, Hump finally finds his friends. Since he still can't speak to them properly, he tries to warn them using gestures, but they don't understand anything. Suddenly, they all see a massive glowing spaceship arriving in the sky. It's there because Philippe pressed the home button. They decide to head toward it. Then we see the leader of the Skulltronians, Krogan, stepping out of the ship, and shockingly, he is actually Philippe's father. As soon as he arrives, he asks Philippe, "If you've conquered Earth, why haven't you launched your star yet? And where are the creatures of this planet?" The transporter is ready to take them. Monkey and the others are secretly listening to all of this. On Skulltron, whenever someone conquers a planet, they have to launch their star into the sky as proof of victory. But Philippe hasn't done that yet, so Krogan starts getting suspicious. He asks Philippe if he really conquered the planet or not. Philippe finally tells the truth. "I didn't conquer this planet, I only called you because my ship was damaged." Hearing this makes Krogan furious. He decides that he will conquer Earth himself, but Philippe quickly stops him and says that the creatures on this planet are extremely dangerous and powerful and not easy to defeat. Hearing this, Krogan decides to leave and takes Philippe with him to send him to another dangerous mission. Trunk and the others don't understand why Philippe is lying, but Monkey realizes the truth. Philippe is trying to protect them. Inside the ship, other aliens start making fun of Philippe for being weak. Krogan is about to send him to another dangerous planet, but suddenly, Monkey and his friends break into the spaceship. They tell Krogan, "Philippe is going home because he already conquered our planet." Hearing this, Philippe finally tells his father the truth. "Yes, I conquered this planet, but I won't let my friends be captured. I will set them free." Krogan gets angry and says that Skulltronians never release prisoners, they punish them. Philippe stands his ground and says, "This is my planet now, I can do whatever I want." But Krogan replies that Philippe hasn't truly conquered the planet because he hasn't launched his star yet. So now Krogan decides that he will conquer Earth himself. He orders everyone to kneel, but suddenly, Trunk snatches his device. All the aliens panic and start running in fear of the weapon, but in the chaos, Trunk accidentally fires it downward, and that causes serious damage to the ship. The ship starts breaking apart, and Trunk falls out of it, but luckily, she lands safely using her trunk. During all this chaos, Philippe's star also falls down to the ground. Meanwhile, some Skulltronian soldiers grab Philippe. To save him, Monkey and the others jump in and start fighting them. At the same time, Philippe begins searching for his star, which had fallen to the ground earlier, but suddenly, Krogan starts launching his own star. Seeing this, Monkey quickly snatches it and escapes out of the ship. Krogan chases after him to get it back. During the chase, Monkey tells Trunk to somehow get Philippe's star back to him. Hearing this, the baby ostrich begs her mother, saying she can fly up and deliver the star to Philippe. At first, it sounds impossible, but seeing her determination, her mother finally agrees. Trunk lifts the baby ostrich high into the sky with her trunk. After struggling through the air, she somehow manages to reach the ship and successfully gives the star back to Philippe. But at the same time, Krogan catches Monkey and takes his star back. Just as Philippe tries to step out and launch his own star, some Skulltronians grab him again and take it away. Krogan then launches his star over Earth and starts celebrating his victory. But Philippe stops him and says, "Maybe your star is in the sky, but you still haven't defeated the creatures of this planet." Krogan laughs and says defeating them would be easy, but Philippe replies, "That's where you're wrong, because they have a secret weapon. A weapon so powerful, I've never seen anything like it." And then Philippe hugs his father. This simple hug changes everything. Krogan becomes emotional. He even starts to cry, and his color begins to change. For the first time, he understands what love feels like. He hugs Philippe back, and now he's truly happy. Then Krogan starts running around, hugging all the other Skulltronians, and one by one, they all begin to change too. In the end, all the Skulltronians become kind and friendly. Krogan happily tells Philippe to launch his star on Earth, but Philippe says something beautiful. "This planet isn't mine. Every planet belongs to the ones who live on it." However, his friends insist they want to see the light. So finally, Philippe launches his star into the sky, and as it lights up, it creates a beautiful image of all of them together. Philippe then hugs all his friends. After that, he gives them gifts, and all the Skulltronians leave Earth happily. And with that, the movie comes to an end. And that's how a simple hug turned enemies into family. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing movie recaps just like this. See you in the next one.